this is actually one of the one of the interesting questions I've been asked quite a lot. How many posts is enough to post for your business, your social media campaigns, etc., etc., etc.? So I quickly wanted to break it down, and so this way you don't end up getting overwhelmed creating too many posts. Because at the end of the day, if you are focusing only on the posts, you already failed. I'm gonna go ahead and break it down why it is. Look, here's the truth. If you use any automated ways, just automated ways to make posts, you already failed. Now, I don't mean like if you don't combine it. Like if you combine it together, the automated and non-automated approach, then sure, there's gonna be value, incredible value. But the key is not in how many posts you make, but how good the quality post is in relationship to the platform. So check this out. Look, essentially, if your platform doesn't like whatever it is that you're posting, it's not gonna do anything for you. It's just gonna slow you down. It's gonna make it easier for you to kind of fall into traps and not make any progress. So let me break down the blueprint that I use when I make a post. So first of all, I use the following blueprint when I make a post, and this is not just what I'm about to do. What I'm about to describe to you is not just like a post, guys. It's a combination of multiple things that needs to be done beyond the post, but in how the post is being made. So this is where the key is at. So guys, check this out. Effectively, you gotta understand yourself. You gotta ask yourself which of your channels, social channels, is directly relevant for your clientele. Like which one? Can you tell me which one? I'll give you an example. Let's say you're doing luxury car wash, luxury detailing, and you want to get in front of people. You want to get in front of the luxury clientele, and what will you be showing on that channel? Will it be A, just how you're washing cars and having your offer, or B, teaching people for how to wash cars? So the answer is, guys, the answer has to be direct. The answer has to be all fully relevant for somebody who can, like, 5 minutes, 5 seconds, being able to look at your page and be able to be like, yo, I want to get that feeling done. No teaching, no nothing, none of that, guys. So you got to have a social channel for that. And for that, you don't really need a lot of posts, guys. You just need a few posts that literally show your offer and run a bunch of meta ads. And of course, when you run meta ads, it's going to be a gazillion times easier for you to have that clientele, consistent clientele. And of course, some of you will be like, no, I don't want to run meta ads. You told us not to do it. Guys, yes, I told you not to do it. If you don't have any organic content, you definitely got to have a little bit of organic content. But once you start having some organic content, run those meta ads. Have them running on your regular account, social account. It could be YouTube, it could be Facebook, whatever. The bottom line is, like, obviously Meta runs only on Facebook, Threads, and Insta, Meta ecosystem, but you know what I mean. Basically, run wherever ad over the platform, whatever it is to run at, whatever you have your socials. Now, keep something in mind. In order for you, here's the trick. In 2026, it's not how, like, if you offload your socials to somebody else and you don't have business context attached to it, then it's going to be real hard for you to convince people to, like, follow you, etc. So instead, because you already know that's not going to be really possible for you to do anyway, so instead, this is why you got to use some of those ads, which is why when you run ads, it's only important for you to quickly for you to quickly just add a regular post that doesn't have too much stuff, and obviously just run it. Run it. Don't spend much time, guys, creating it. But when you do start creating high quality posts on Threads, Insta, TikTok, whatever, then just be sure that you follow the guidelines. Now, what kind of guidelines? Well, you see, in Thread Stack Digital Power Bundle, we describe those guidelines across multiple sources. So definitely take a look what kind of guidelines. If you miss one thing, then you just have to work harder. Basically, like anytime you miss any of those little extra steps that are described in Pills of Freedom, and when you get access to Thread Stack, it's just going to be you working extra harder. So what I mean by that, meaning you would have to, like, instead of creating one thread, for example, I'm going to be talking about threads. Instead of creating one thread that has all of those elements that social platform likes, in positioning that trend in the right way, setting up the aesthetics, all that bunch of stuff. You guys already know that. Instead of doing that, you're gonna be thinking subconsciously that you need to make more posts. But in reality, all you need to do is just introduce a very good hybrid uh, post that is highly cohesive in context of other posts and uses multiple characteristics of the social platform. So, for example, polls, beautiful features of the platform like threads, and when you can highlight a little text, post, repost, quote, all those different combinations, different features, especially the ones that are getting pushed by threads right now, like those posts that's getting pushed, viral hashtags that's getting pushed. So like literally viral topics. Once you tap into those guys, it's gonna be smooth sailing. Now it's not gonna be smooth sailing if you just continuously post without any kind of strategy. Now, not everything is gonna be viral, so you can't really just go ahead and make a post that is highly relevant to some viral topic and hope for the best. But what you could do, you could relate that viral tag to your whatever product that you're trying to sell. And that's going to be, of course, gazillion times faster, better, easier. Now, how do you do that? Essentially, you got to be like juggling multiple low effort routines that create high impact. If you guys want access to those low effort routines with high impact, then definitely, guys, send an email to info@hypebeast.com, become a member. It's $20 to get verified and $14.99 per month. Afterwards, if you want to subscribe to the threads, Stack Digital Power Bundle. This is where you get access to those routines. This is where you get access to the tea. This is where you get to understand what to post on which particular platform, how to do it without burning out, and how to do that at your own pace and so this way produce higher results. You get step by step guidance, direction, and those pills of freedom. And of course, you get to see what's happening behind the scenes as well as a bonus, which is going to be a great bonus for you guys to see what we do behind the scenes, how we're building brands, that kind of stuff. Anyway, that's it for now. See you next time. Take care. Bye.